It all kind of started when I went to the GP for some assistance with my depression. I'd recently come out of a relationship and also lost my job. So it was quite a few factors kind of all impacting me at once, and I felt like I needed that extra support. And so the GP ended up referring me to Blandford CMHT. Throughout my time at Blandford CMHT, it became quite apparent that one of my main factors impacting my mental health was my employment status, and they were very, very supportive in enabling me to build up my confidence to enter back into employment. So first of all, they kind of got me to attend some appointments with their own employment specialist. I at the time was very much limited to continuing my previous career path of marketing, and she encouraged me to broaden my horizons because it became quite apparent that staying in marketing was something that would be quite traumatic to me. We agreed that I would be best suited to be referred to Dorset Work Matters. My experience of Dorset Work Matters was immediately incredibly positive. I wanted to be treated like I was capable, and within the first appointment it became incredibly clear that that was of their utmost highest regard of importance, that they wanted to treat me with that respect. So it was very much a case of not being handheld too much, but also not being left on my own. So the support that I was offered by Dorset Work Matters was incredibly person-focused, person-centred even. So it's actually incredibly helpful to have that second pair of eyes who really understood me and was able to support me in finding something that was 100% perfectly tailored to my needs. During the application process, Dorset Work Matters were incredibly supportive. They were constantly bringing to attention certain roles that I might not have found. We would always have a very long conversation about the positives and negatives of that job, how closely it met my needs and wants, and then we'd proceed on to applying for that role. Obviously, once I'd been offered an interview, they held another appointment with me where we kind of went through some key interview techniques, helped me reframe how I would have answered my interview questions into more thorough, detailed answers that would actually kind of get across the points that I wanted to make. So following on from that, they offered me a mock interview, which was genuinely invaluable. Dorset Work Matters were incredibly supportive of me once I got my job. Almost immediately I got a congratulations card, which was really nice. And then following on from that, we worked together on some in-work support plans and also a document called the Surviving and Thriving Work document, which is quite a dramatic name, but actually it's genuinely one of the most incredible documents you can imagine. It covers everything from basically what kind of management techniques you work well with, what you're looking for in a manager, also kind of how you're going to keep that work-life balance appropriate, and how you can identify if things are going to start kind of, if your mental health is going to start to deteriorate, how other people might notice. So not just how you notice, but how other people might notice. And it's a really thorough document that I feel kind of really supported me through those first initial couple of months, because it was a little bit of a culture shock going back into work after multiple years of not working. But Dorset Work Matters were there constantly to support me. So there were regular check-ins from my support worker. So I felt that the staff were probably some of the most empathetic people that I'd ever come across. I never felt talked down to. I felt respected and just generally incredibly supported. The level of support was really second to none, really. I really think that they enabled me to become my old self, to kind of get that confidence back and to kind of help me start rebuilding my life with regards to employment and my self-confidence and self-worth as well. The whole process was just done at the perfect pace. It enabled me to kind of, take time where necessary, but also it was rapid enough that I wasn't left behind. I wasn't forgotten about. There was always someone there to support me. Well, I genuinely could not thank the CMHT enough. They were honestly some of the most incredible people that I've ever met. So supportive, and I really felt like they fought for me constantly. The level of service that I received from them was exceptional. I really felt like they just did everything they could. Thanks for believing in me and allowing me to reach my full potential. Funnily enough, I actually work for Dorset Work Matters. The job that they supported me in applying for was one of their employment specialist roles. When the position for Blandford CMHT, the CMHT that I was under the care of, I leapt at the opportunity to take on that role, and now I'm working alongside the people who helped support me throughout my entire journey, which is just unbelievable. It's a really incredible experience to be able to do that.